What's up, Josh from My Lights? All right, I want to show you the difference between our RGBs and our RGBWs that we can link together. Because as I said in the previous video, our RGB rock lights have 6 pixels per rock light, whereas the RGBWs we're doing, each rock light is its own pixel, but you can daisy chain them. About 5 is what we're estimating we'll get. Daisy chain 5, so that means you'll have 5 pixels. So in theory, technically, the RGBs have 1 more pixel, but let me kind of show you what it looks like. Let you guys kind of see the difference. All right, here we go. So they're both on pattern 1. And you can see kind of how the light goes toot, 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 toot. And then here is the RGB where it's all built in. So a couple things you probably can tell is the brightness difference. You know, these are much more expensive LEDs, Cree LEDs, with the W channel, and here's our RGBs. So hopefully that gives you kind of illustration of what you expect. So that means each pixel you'll see the flow of the pattern, but then you'll have to daisy chain these together to kind of get that pattern to come to life. Something else I want to show. So here's pattern 1. I'm connected on the app. I go inside. So with the RGBW, you have a dedicated white channel. So if I were to dim down RGBs for the simple sake, and then I can bring up the dedicated white channel. So that's a 5000 Kelvin white. If I have this, let me do it halfway, and it's going, and then I initiate the white, it will actually disable the RGBs, because in the last video we discussed how those other diodes pull so much power that the rock light would actually be starved for power because it can't deliver enough amperage to those other diodes to have them fully function. So if I dim this down, you can kind of see all of a sudden the color comes back in. And then if I go to like a red, and I have this dimmed down, hopefully for the camera, green, blue. Now if I do an RGB white, that's a problem we're running into. You notice how it's not really a true white, and that's because you have voltage drop. And so the power going in and what it needs to turn on all 3 diodes 100%, or in theory 100%, it can't deliver that power. So that's why we're reducing down an LED to hopefully compensate that, to help reduce that. But in essence, you shouldn't use an RGB white. This is the RGB white, this is the blended white. So you're not gonna get the true colors out of it when you do that. And so what we recommend is you come down here to the slider, you slide this up, and then you'll get the full white. And as you see, it's actually a full, real white. So yeah, hopefully that will give you a little more insight here on what we're doing. Let me know if you guys have any questions.